Welcome to King Lizzard's Game Lounge and Ride 2 on Xbox One. So this is actually my very first Invitational race in the game that I'm doing. Now, Invitationals are races that you unlock as you progress through the game's various modes, career modes and stuff. And they are very specific in terms of achieve a certain time, achieve a certain place, win a race, come second, comes third, that kind of thing. And the great thing about these is, one, they reward very good cash value. So this race, if I win it, I'll get up to 20,000 credits, which is enough to buy a bike or two at the early stages. And in addition to that, I'll get to choose between one of two bikes at the end of this race if I win, or at least if you meet the objectives set by the Invitational. So it's kind of similar to some of those Invitationals you used to get in Need for Speed, Shift, for instance, and other games of similar ilk. But this is actually a circuit called Hellenic Towers that I'm racing on, and it's a 3-lap race of which we're just hitting the second lap now, and I'm racing in the game's furthest chase view, if you like. And it's a tough old game, this. I'm playing it, initially I started playing this in medium, and I'll be honest, I didn't really want to start doing that. I really wanted to jump in straight at hard. And I quickly learned that at medium it is nigh on impossible to get anywhere with the bikes that you start with, purely because, not because you can't overtake and you can't drive sensibly and get good positions, but purely because the AI are just brutal. They literally will drive through you and push you off your bike, and they're just that much closer to you in medium mode than they are in very easy mode, which is, yes, what I'm driving here. But I promise you, very easy mode is far from very easy. It is quite, a difficult race. As you see here, I'm fighting to catch first and second place. I've got the entire field, probably 5-6 bikes behind me. But I guarantee you, if I slip up, I make a mistake, I slow down too much, I hit a wall, those bikes behind are going to be on top of me, and they're going to be brutalizing me in the pack. And I will just drop position by position by position. So it's really key to get out off of the grid early, get up with the leaders, the first 3 or 5 bikes, and stay there. Do not drop back. If you drop back, it is a death toll back there. You really aren't going to come anywhere. Nice undertake there as I got through those guys, and that is exactly what I'm talking about. The AI absolutely smashed me in the side there, and I lost any speed I had at all as I was going through the circuit there. And that's the kind of stuff that kept happening in the medium mode, and as you can see, it still happens in the very easy mode. But I promise you, this is far from very easy. That said, I'm actually starting to enjoy this game now. It's taken me around 3 hours to actually build up some cash and get some upgrades on my bike to be able to make things a little bit more achievable and actually feel like I'm getting somewhere. So we'll jump into the replay here just so you can see the beauty of this game, and it does really look fantastic. And Ride 2 is basically Forza Motorsport for motorcycle enthusiasts, and customization, like in Forza Motorsport, is very intricate in this game. You can go down as far as brake cable colors, wheel colors. It is that impressive. And even the rider, there are so many different options for the rider costumes and stuff across the various styles of bikes: sport bikes, motocross, naked bikes. There's 6 different classes of bikes that they specify in this game, for each of which you've got your own rider configuration. So there's a hell of a lot of customization in this game, very, very rich. And that's something that I will put a video together for you guys, so you can take a look at in the not too distant future. So for this 3-lap race at Hellenic Towers in Greece, I chose to ride the 2014 Duke 690 by KTM. Now, the Duke series, I think, have been around about 20 years, so it's quite an old spec of bike at this point. And this entire race consists of naked bikes. That sounds a little bit on the rude side, but basically a naked bike, in case you're wondering, is actually a bike without fairings or any kind of coverings. So a bike that shows its innards, if you like, or its inner workings. And basically at the end of this race, I get to choose one of 2 bikes, and one of 2 naked bikes, and the bike that I'll be going for will be the bimotor test 3D bike. That's got quite a lot of potential in it. Definitely a bike I'm probably going to take up to 520 pp to see if it can get me through some of these events. Now, the actual class system, or the level of bike, is determined by its pp, and in this case I'm driving or riding a 369 pp variant of the Duke 690, and this invitational event number 1 is actually for bike classes up to 520 pp of the naked variant. That obviously leaves my poor old Duke 690 at 369 pp max pretty deficient against the competition here, because these bikes are very high spec versus the one I'm riding, and that's probably why I've had such a nightmare trying to get this particular event done and at least get a podium on it anyway. So a little bit of a clash there as we're going through the corners, which we saw before, of course, in the first video, but things are seriously tight into the end of this race. Quite an exciting race, this one. Well, I'll take this opportunity to thank you guys and gals for watching. I will be back with plenty more Ride 2 action, plus other gaming breaks on King Lizzard's Game Lounge. Please be kind enough to rate the video and click that sub button. Take care, keep well, and keep watching.